up guys, Winner Kills here, and welcome to a brand new card discussion video. So today we're going to be talking about, if you can already tell by the title, Transcendental Polymerization. I've got it up on the other screen there. You probably can't see it too well, but that's fine. So I'll put it right here or right here so you can see it. But it basically is a new fusion card that we're getting sometime in the future. I'm not exactly sure what the set is, that the name is what it's going to come out in. But I want to be comparing it today, not only discussing it, but I think we can compare it to, yes, we can compare it to Super Poly, and whether or not, we're going to talk about whether or not it can be considered Super Poly 2.0. So I hope you guys enjoy the discussion, and let's get started. Alright guys, so we're going to be looking at the first basic aspect of the card, and if you can see already, if we read that first line right there, cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this card's activation. Now it is that line alone that makes me want to compare it to Super Poly over here, because much like Super Poly, Transcendental Poly is spell speed 4 and vice versa, and that was one of the things that made it so absolutely busted. Of course, Super Poly could use your opponent's monsters, but this card, Transcendental Polymerization, can do things that Super Poly couldn't do. And one of the first things that we can take note of is it's not a quick play, it's a normal spell card, which is a little more fair. It doesn't mean you can use it on your opponent's turn, which is a little better. But basically, its effect reads as is, and again, I'll put another picture of it here, is pay 2,000 life points, fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using 2 monsters you control as fusion materials. So you can't go from hand, but you have to use from your field. And now playing in a deck like Heroes, this can be really, really good. You have to pay 2,000 life points, but what cards do we see right now that make you pay life points and that really doesn't turn off people from playing it? And I think Super Poly had a restriction, not a restriction, but a cost to activate, and that was discarding a card, which isn't too bad. Paying 2,000 life points isn't too bad in a format, especially when we're paying thousands upon thousands of life points to activate cards like Solemn Judgment, points to activate cards like Solemn Strike and Solemn Warning, so this 2,000 life point cost shouldn't be too bad. And since you have to use monsters you control, I would definitely say it's a 2 of, not a 3 of, because it's a little situational. And then the last thing that it can do that Super Poly that I said couldn't do is you can banish this card and then target one fusion monster summoned by this card's effect, special summon all the fusion materials that were used for its fusion summon from your graveyard, but their attack and defense become 0, also negate their effects. And I really like it when they do that to those cards because that stops them from being too powerful, which kind of puts them under the radar for being hit. Now in a deck like Heroes where most of the monsters you play are level 4s, it makes this card a lot more viable because you can revive the 2 materials you used for it and make a rank 4, which nowadays rank 4s are some of the most powerful cards in the game, so it's definitely a thumbs up for me to have that opportunity. And like I was saying, that's the one thing this card can do that Super Poly couldn't do. Now there's plenty of things that Super Poly could do that this card can't. 1 is steal your opponent's monsters, and 2, make it a quick play. So they both have their pros and cons, but I think this is going to be one of the best, most up-and-coming, amazing fusion spells that people can use, especially since it's generic. Anyways guys, that's going to be it for this card discussion. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little different. I wanted to get real creative with it. So I hope all of you enjoyed the video. And if you did enjoy it enough so, please leave a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below, because I think this card right here is going to be an amazing card, and it can definitely live up to the standards that Super Poly did, because it is just so good. You can activate things in response, and you can revive your fusion materials, which make it even better. And that was one of the major selling points for me. Your opponent can't activate cards in response, and you can revive the materials to make rank 4s, rank 5s, whatever the hell you want. Could you imagine this card in Shaddolls? And especially in a deck like Heroes, where we know they play lots of level 4, so making free rank 4s is always a plus. And if you guys have any other uses you could see this card being helpful in, go ahead and post them down in the comments, because I'll be glad to read them, and I really appreciate all your guys' support on all these videos. And like I said, let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, Winner Kills signing out. We'll see you in the next one.